Hey everybody, it's Steve at Credit Suite. Welcome to our live stream again today. I want to thank you for being here. Kind of excited. We're going to talk about something I love today, which is cashback credit cards for your business. We've got over a dozen business credit cards we're going to talk about today. These are cards that we absolutely love. We're going to give you what their cashback is, what their rates are roughly. We're going to dive into this real deep today. I'm pretty excited to be here. I've got my Marine Corps haircut. I've got my Marine Corps coffee mug. We are ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. So obviously, I'm not Ty Crandall. I'm Steve Weibel. I'm one of Ty's sales reps. Ty couldn't be here today, but obviously Ty just loves giving away great information. By the way, write this down. You can reach out to us at info@creditsuite.com. That's info@creditsuite.com. And go to creditsuite.com/get-funding to get approved for all types of credit lines and loans. All right. So last time, what we covered was, if we can get this to move forward. Come on, Stevie. There we go. Last time we covered, I don't know what's going on here. With the definition of several business credit card terms, we gave you information on topics such as APR, annual percentage rates, what it means to secure an actual credit card. In other words, to get a secured credit card, so you can make more educated decisions about which business credit cards are best for you. So cashback credit cards usually come in the form of a low percentage rate, all right, or low percentage rebate, excuse me. It's going to be something along the lines of 1 to 5%. Some card issuers offer unlimited cashback. Some don't. Others offer bonus amounts for chosen category spending. So what I mean by chosen category spending, we'll dive into that a little bit, is the type of things that you actually use those credit cards to buy, or meeting a certain spending threshold with a certain amount of time after the account is open. Like $750. You spend $7,500 in the first 3 months after opening an account. That would be the cashback that you would receive. A lot of new cards will do that. I actually just got a card that did exactly that. Statement credits and sign-up bonuses are also very similar. The main difference is how you actually get the money. Do you get it as a check, as credit, points, or something else? There are differences among cashback business credit cards. Remember, there's significant differences, and they go beyond just the percentage rates. A high cashback credit card may require a very high spend in a really short amount of time. So if you're someone who uses a ton of credit every month and maybe pays it off every month, these will be great options for you. If you're someone who's going to actually use that credit over long term to kind of flatten out your cash flow issues, that might not be a good fit. Also, cashback credit card may not offer categories that even work for you. We're going to dive into one of them, that's fuel, that would work great for maybe someone in my business in sales, but wouldn't work great in truckers, and I'll explain why when we get into that. Or cashback offers may come through with too many strings attached, so you want to be careful. We've sifted through over 100 business credit cards to find the cashback cards to fit several different circumstances, hopefully including yours. So one thing you need to keep in mind, terms and rates are subject to change. So what we're going to talk about today is the information that was available to us when we researched this. Obviously, this can change day to day, minute to minute, actually. In particular, many APR rates APRs are tied directly to the prime rate, right? So if you want to know what the prime rate is, go to the Wall Street Journal, WSJ.com/market-data/bonds/money rates. I know it's a long one, right? Take a screenshot of that right now. By the way, get ready to take screenshots today, because we're going to give you some links to some of these credit cards. It's going to be very difficult for me to obviously read these long links. So just go ahead and take a screenshot of it, and then you can click on that link later, copy it and paste it into your browser. So banks and other credit providers sometimes add or drop features or even credit cards depending on what's happening with the rates. The best source for all credit card information is always directly on the provider's website. So we're going to give you a lot of information today, but like anything else in life, do your own research. Okay, so if we tell you X, that could have changed while we were talking about it. I want you to go to that particular provider's website and see if anything has changed. It's always best to go there directly. So let's talk about getting 5% cash back in two categories. It's called Bremer Bank Visa Max Cash Preferred. I don't know this bank, so I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. This card is particularly good if you can pay your credit bills on time and avoid paying interest. In other words, if you're not going to pay interest, you're going to pay it off every month, which I like to do with my personal credit cards. This card is going to really work well for you. You're in a $150 bonus reward if you spend $500 in the first 90 days from account opening, which is significant. If you think about that, you spend $500, you pay it off, you get 30% back. Where do you get 30% on your money, right? 30% return on your investment. You get a $150 bonus reward if you spend just $500 in the first 90 days from opening your account. The spending threshold required for a bonus is comfortably low, which means you're going to meet it, right? If you charge a decent, even computer on this card, actually $500, I could spend that, on office supplies. You also get 2% for one everyday category. Otherwise, you get 1% unlimited cash back. Okay, so you get 1% unlimited. You get 2% for a category that they choose. In other words, that revolves and changes, and you get that $150 bonus just for spending $500 in your first 90 days. This should be really, really easy for most business owners to attain. And that, by the way, there's no annual fee. So this is a pretty good card. So I better learn how to pronounce this name. I think it's Bremer Bank Visa Max Cash Preferred. Let me give you a little bit more information. All APR rates for interest will vary with the prime rate. So depending on what's going on with the prime rate. Typically, they're right now between 14.5 and 23.5 for purchases based on your credit worthiness. So in other words, depending on where your credit sits, your rate's going to adjust accordingly. Okay, so if you're on a lower rate scale, with a lower credit scale of what they'll approve, you're going to end up paying the 23.5%. If you're on the higher end of the scale, those of you who have that magic 825, 830, 840, you're looking at 14.5%. You pay a 0% introductory APR for the first 12 billing cycles for balance transfers. So you can transfer a high interest credit card to this particular credit card and pay 0% introductory APR for 12 billing cycles, so for 12 months. And then 14 to 23% based on creditworthiness after that. Here's the link. Get your screenshot ready. All right. It's going to be creditcardlearnmore.com/ a whole bunch of stuff. So go ahead, take your screenshot. I'll leave this up here for a second. I have to tell you, now that I'm looking at this Bremer Bank Visa Max Cash Preferred, probably going to apply for it today. This actually looks like a tremendous deal. Where can you get 30% back on a $500 spend, have a 0% introductory APR? So if you've got a credit card right now that you're paying any interest on, as a matter of fact, but certainly if you're paying a high interest at, let's say, 15 to 20%, what a great opportunity to transfer this to this card and pay 0%. 0%. It's outstanding. Think about the money that's going to save you. Plus, on top of that, you get the 30% back, so they're actually paying you to transfer the money. All right. Hopefully, you've all had time to go ahead and screenshot that link. Let's move on. All right. So you can get 5% back, cash back in two categories. These are alternatives to Bremer Bank. All right. Busey Bank offers the identical credit card with the exact same rates and fees. The main difference is Bremer is headquartered in Minnesota, where Busey is based in Illinois. There's a screenshot. Busey.com/business/products and services. Again, screenshot at business card services. First American Bank also offers the identical credit card. They're also based in Illinois. So there's two more cards. So remember, I may write that down myself. So Busey and American Bank, First American Bank. And there's the link for that. Once again, I'm going to take a few seconds and let you screenshot this. That's Busey and also First American Bank. Okay, so you got Bremer, Busey, and First Bank. Okay, let's move on. All right, for somewhat better interest rates, you got to check out this card. This is one of my favorite all-time cards. This will be easy to talk about because I know the card, the Chase Ink card. It's a fantastic card. 0% APR on purchases for the first 12 months, which I love. All right, 0%, and then 13.25 up to 19.25. Now, I will tell you the credit requirements are fairly high. The number that I saw when I first went there was it had to be over a 740, I believe, 720 or 740. That obviously can change day to day, so you want to reach out to Chase directly. There's no annual fee, none whatsoever. There's a lot of things that come with this. You're going to get 5% cash back on the first $25,000 you spend on certain business products. For example, office supply stores, internet, cable, phone services. You can get the entire list from Chase. This works out to 4% additional cashback rewards on top of the 1% cashback rewards earned on every purchase. So you're going to get 1% back no matter what. You're getting 0% interest for the first 12 months. So they're effectively paying you 1% to buy what you're already going to buy. Then if you happen to be buying things that are in their business products list, you're going to get an additional 4% back for the first $25,000. Think about that, right? Think about that. That's 4% back. It's $1,000 and 25,000 plus the additional 1% back. You're getting $1,250 back for something you're already buying and paying 0% interest on, right? They're paying you. It's a great card. The first 25,000 flat spending limit resets every year. So at the end of the year, you start off whenever you got that card, you're going to reset that 25,000 and start over again. You can get a 750 bonus cash back if you spend 7,500 in the first 3 months after the account is open. So in addition to that, you're going to get another 750 if you spend 7,500 in the first 3 months. It's amazing. This is the Chase Bank Inc. Business Cash Card. Unlike Bremer Bank, Busey Bank, and First American Bank cards, it's a lot harder to hit the minimum spend amount. Obviously, $25,000 is a lot, right? That's not the minimum, it's the max. The agreement does not prohibit using your card to buy pricier items such as plane tickets, vehicle repairs, or even heavy equipment. So you get high limits, and they expect you to use it. I really think most small businesses would have no problem touching it, but we just want you to be aware of that. You may find that using other means such as equipment financing, fleet credit would make a better deal for your business. So you can use this card to buy, other things, but you may find that other cards are actually better, other types of financing are better. That's going to depend on your personal situation. So here's the screenshot. Ready? Creditcards.chase.com, business-credit-cards. Go ahead and type that in if you want, screenshot it, whatever you got to do. This is a fantastic card. I don't work for Chase, but I can tell you, absolutely love the Chase Bank Business Cash Card. Chase Bank Inc. Just Chase Inc. Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, okay? Screenshot it. I'm going to leave this up for a few more seconds. I think we're actually putting the links in the chat. We are. Outstanding. Okay, so maybe we don't have to do the screenshots anymore. Check out the chat. We're putting all the links in there. It's outstanding. Just grab them, copy them, put them on a Word document. You can check them all out later. Let's move. Okay, Amazon. All right, the Amazon Prime Store card. Some of you may already have this. Some may not even be aware they have one. You get 5% cash back on all Amazon purchases. And right now, especially in the last 12 to 18 months, we've been spending billions of dollars on Amazon. Not we being me and my family, but we as a country, right? We as a world. So if you get their card, you actually get 5% cash back on all Amazon purchases. You pay no annual fee, and you get a $60 Amazon gift card the minute you get approved. So you get $60 for free right out of the gate. You get 5% cash back on everything you spend. However, the limits seem to be low. Okay, so in other words, unlike Chase, right, who will tend to offer you higher limits and have that higher cap, the 25,000, their limits tend to be low. There are reviews on the Amazon website. You should definitely check them out before applying. Okay, I get offered this card literally daily. I have an Amazon account, obviously, like most of us do, and daily they ask me to apply this card. I have not, so I don't have personal experience. They're going to go ahead and put the link in the chat box for the Amazon card. It's actually, by the way, is underwritten by Synchrony Bank. I'm assuming we're going to talk about that. If not, Synchrony Bank is the underwriter. I have Synchrony Bank for another card that I have. They're actually a really good company. No issues with them whatsoever. Okay, so now you can get 4% cash back until you hit a spend limit with the Huntington Bank MasterCard Voice Business Credit Card. How's that? The Huntington Bank MasterCard Voice Business Credit Card. What a name, right? Could you imagine spelling that out? You're going to earn 4% cash back on the first $7,000 spent per quarter in one category of your choice. So if you're someone, let's say if you're a print manufacturer or a small printing shop, and you're going to buy paper supplies, and you're going to buy a lot of them, this might be a great card for you. You get to pick the category and then use the card, and you're going to get 4% cash back on the first $7,000 spent per quarter. It's not bad, right? That's every quarter. There are a choice of 10 categories. Hence, the annual spend limit for 4% cash back is $28,000, right? Makes sense. $7,000 per quarter, 7 times 4, 28,000. You're going to earn 1% cash back on all other purchases. There's some more info here. There's no annual fee. There's no foreign transaction fee. So if you do business overseas, there's no foreign transaction fee. The APR is actually not bad. It's 10.99 to 21.99 based on creditworthiness, and it's obviously tied to the prime rate, but that's actually a pretty low rate at 10.99. If you know you won't meet the spend limit and your credit's already good, so the APR is on the lower side, this should be an outstanding card. So in other words, if you're not so much interested in the cash back because you just won't spend that, you may still want to take advantage of this because 10.99, like I just said, and I didn't know that was coming, is a really low rate. My bad, it's an outstanding rate. Here's another card. I may end up with 50 inquiries when I'm done this thing because I'm going to go ahead and look at the Huntington Bank MasterCard. And we're probably going to put the link in the chat. It's huntington.com/small business /voice business credit card. And on we move. All right. How about 4% back for a limited time with the Citibank Costco Anywhere Visa Business Card? Let me say that again. The Citibank Costco Anywhere Visa Business Card. All right. You get 4% cash back on eligible gasoline purchases, including buying gas at Costco. But this is only for the first $7,000 per year. So you get about $280 back. After that, you get 1% cash back. You get 3% cash back on restaurant and eligible travel purchases, and 2% cash back on all other purchases from Costco and Costco.com. So let me go through that again. You're going to get 2% cash back for anything you buy from Costco. All right, you go to Costco, if you remember, you're going to get 2% cash back. You're going to get 3% cash back on restaurant and eligible travel purchases, and certainly they'll give you all the information if you end up getting this card. And you get 4% cash back on eligible gasoline purchases, including buying gas at Costco, but it's only good for the first $7,000 per year. After that, you just get the 1% cash back. All right, 1% cash back on everything else as well. So there's a lot of cash back here. Looks like it's a decent card. I was a member of Costco for a long time. I actually gave it up this year because, to be honest with you, I tend to spend more time at Sam's Club. But if Costco is your thing, this might be a great opportunity for you. And by the way, it's an Anywhere Visa. You can use it anywhere. So there's no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees. You obviously must be a Costco member before applying. And you pay roughly a 15.25% variable APR. And the reason, again, it's variable, it's going to tie to what happens with Prime. While the 4% cashback offer is limited to just the first $7,000 per year, you will have to buy over $2,000 of gasoline if they average $3.50 a gallon to hit that limit. In other words, you're buying a lot of fuel. There is some bad news, though. Or good news, excuse me. If you think it's unlikely you'll meet that limit and you're a Costco member, this should be a good card with the APR that is decent, but not as good as the Huntington Bank card's rate. There's the link. They're going to go ahead and throw that bad boy in the chat because I'm not even going to try and read it. It is citicards.citi.com /1,000,000 characters. I don't mean to be laughing. I just think this is hilarious. I promise you they're going to throw that in the chat, though. Hang tight for 1 minute. All right. On to the next. The first Hawaiian Bank MasterCard Cash Rewards Business Credit Card. You got to love these names, right? How are they putting these on the credit cards? These are monster names. First Hawaiian Bank MasterCard Cash Rewards Business Credit Card. You're going to get 3% cash back in limited categories. You're going to get 3% unlimited cash back on gas and dining. So if you're someone who travels a lot or entertains a lot with your clients, this might be perfect. You get 2% unlimited cash back on utilities, electric bill, phone bill, cable, internet, etc. 1% unlimited cash back on, well, everything else, right? So you're going to get 1% back on everything, 2% unlimited on utilities, and 3% unlimited on gas and dining. There is no annual fee, and a 15.5 APR. Not great, not terrible. I've seen much worse. You earn a $200 credit with a $2,000 spend in the first 3 months from account opening, so you're going to get 10% back right away. And with its fairly low spend requirements, no annual fee, and decent but not exceptional APR, this could be a good card, particularly if your business requires you to travel by car and entertain clients on the road, which I think I touched on there a minute ago. Once again, here's the link. It's fhb.com /en /business credit cards. And once again, they're going to throw that link in the chat. I love looking at the Citi card link because that thing is about 20 lines long. This one won't be as long. It's going to pop up any minute now. All right. So let's talk about U.S. Bank. So U.S. Bank has a Business Cash Rewards Elite MasterCard. You're going to get 3% cash back on eligible gas stations, office supply store, and cell phone service provider net purchases. Okay. All other purchases earn 1% cash back. It's okay. Purchases of gasoline greater than $200 will not be deemed a purchase of automotive gasoline. I want to stop right here. I mentioned when we first got started, there are some cards that will give you cash back, but which will sound like a great deal, but may not be a great deal for your industry. So what I'm reading here and what you're seeing here, read between the lines, is that if you buy more than $200 a fuel, it will not be deemed to be purchase of automotive gasoline. In other words, they're going to think you're in the transportation business, right? So you obviously have a big rig or a big truck. You're not going to get that cash back, okay? And as such, you're only going to earn the 1%, okay? So it's 3% on normal gas purchases. But if you're in the transportation, if you're a trucker, you're an owner-operator, this card, it'll give you 1%, but it's not going to give you that full 3%. Anything over 200, maybe you could get away with filling up your tank $189 every time. Just something to think about. All right. So you get $500 cash back if you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days from account opening. All right, that's solid. You earn a 25% annual bonus based on your prior year's cash rewards up to $250. Not bad. You pay no annual fee. Again, that's fantastic. And this I love, 0% introductory APR for the first 12 billing cycles. 0%. After that, falls between 13.99 and 22.99, obviously based on your credit worthiness. So that's the U.S. Bank Business Cash Rewards World Elite MasterCard, right? So U.S. Bank MasterCard, the World Elite. Let's see if we got it. To hit the bonus limit, you would have to spend over $33,000 in the previous year. Over $33,000 in the previous year. However, the initial spend requirement isn't that bad, and can certainly be met with purchases of computers or the like, or day-to-day business operation stuff. The APR after the introductory rate is actually not bad. It's acceptable. If your credit is such that you qualify for a lower APR, this card could turn out to be a better deal than even the one from First Hawaiian. Okay, so it's all about your credit worthiness as well, because we're giving you big spreads here, right? Big spreads on the APR, and obviously that just means that they're willing to take a chance on people who have maybe slightly dinged up credit or not as strong credit as others. Okay. All right, so here's the link. It's usbank.com/business-banking/business-credit-cards. And again, going to go into the chat box. Go ahead and copy it. Like I said at the beginning, I would suggest you grab yourself a Word document or something, copy all these links, paste them into the Word document so you can go back and refer to them later. These are some outstanding resources. I can tell you, and I play in this world every day, there are banks I wasn't even aware of. I got to give kudos to our researchers. I love it. I'm seriously going to be applying for a couple of these. All right, on to the next one. You don't care about me. So get 3% cash back with high credit limits. Zions Bank Visa Amazing Cash Business Credit Card. Zions Bank. All right, so it's Zions Bank Visa. It's called the Amazing Cash Business Credit Card. 3% cash back on selected business purchases, including office supplies, cell phone services, internet, telecom, cable TV, and you get 2% cash back on select business travel purchases, including airlines and vehicle rentals. So that's not bad if you travel a lot. 1% cash back on everything else. All right, there's a 0% introductory APR on balance transfers for the first 12 months after the account opening. Then you pay 14.24 variable APR afterwards. So again, 0% introductory on balance transfers. That doesn't mean you're going to have a 0% interest rate for the year for everything you buy. It's only going to be on balance transfers. So again, I go back to, if you have a credit card, a business credit card that you're paying a higher interest on, and you just want to eliminate that interest for a year, you kind of give yourself some breathing room, this might be a great card for you to apply for. And just do a balance transfer. All right, 3% balance transfer fee for each transfer, $10 minimum. So they're going to hit you for a 3%. But again, if you're paying 15, 18, 20% interest on that card, 3% is nothing, right? It's obviously it's minimal. Okay, what else do we got? We got credit limits of up to $250,000. That I like. Right? Up to $250,000 credit limits. There's no annual fee, no rewards fees, 0% introductory APR for the first 6 months after. Oh, so you do get the 0% on all purchases. So how about that? I'm learning something today too, ladies and gentlemen. You get 0% introductory APR for the first 6 months after the account is opened, and then 14.25 variable APR afterwards. I have to tell you, this sounds like a fantastic card. This is just my personal opinion, but they're giving you high limits. They're giving you 0% for 6 months. They're giving you 0% for 12 months on transfers, no annual fee, no reward fees. They're giving you cash back. It's entirely possible that some of the other review cards have better upper limits, but you need to check with them to apply. Write this one down, copy this link, but Zions Bank looks decent. Here it is, zionsbank.com/business-banking/business-credit-cards. They're going to go ahead and throw that link in the chat. It's another one. I'm going to have to go in here and copy all these links myself, right? Zions Bank, never heard of them. Got to love our researchers here at Credit Suisse. They're the absolute best. All right, let's move on. 2% cash back with the cashback bonus. This is TD Business Solutions Credit Card. This is TD Bank. This one I am familiar with. Good. And I don't feel like I have to just read along. You're going to earn $150 cash back as a statement credit when you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days after account opening. Okay, pretty simple. You're going to get $150 back, which is 15%, when you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days after account opening. That's a really easy limit to hit. All right, you're going to earn up to 2% cash back rewards when they are redeemed into an eligible TD Bank deposit account. Okay, you're going to get 1% cash back on purchases, and there are no cash back limits. All right, so if you get a high limit, let's say $250,000 credit limit with this card, you have no cashback limits. Just the more you spend, the more you get back. Right? The rates are fairly reasonable. They run between $13.99, $18.99, and $23.99 based on creditworthiness for purchases and balance transfers. So obviously, the better the credit, the lower the rate, which I don't think is too bad. $13.99, $23.99 can be a little restrictive, to say the least. You pay no annual fee. There's a 3% foreign transaction fee, so keep that in mind if you're doing business overseas. Since every business needs a bank account, opening a deposit account at TD Bank could be a good idea, right? They're actually a decent bank. The minimum spend should be easy to achieve, but the reward bonus isn't as big as the ones from like Chase or PNC Bank, which we haven't even talked about. And you can get a higher percentage of cash back from several other providers without having to open a bank account. So if you're already banking with TD, this might be a great solution for you. Or if you're thinking about moving your bank account, you've been looking at TD, you might want to kind of go in there and negotiate, hey, I'll open my bank account, but this is what I'm going to want. At least you'll have the information to be able to make an informed decision. You're going to go ahead and go to td.com/US/ a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not going to read. They're going to put it in the chat box once again. Make sure you go into our chat, copy all these links, put them into some document that you can go back and refer to later. I'm telling you, it's worth the effort. All right. Chase Bank Inc. Business Unlimited. This is a different version of the Inc. card. You're going to get $750 bonus cash back if you spend $7,500 in the first 3 months after the account opening. That's fairly easy to accomplish. That's 10%. You're not going to pay an annual fee. Once again, you're going to get 1.5% cash back unlimited, 0% APR on purchases for the first 12 months. This is why I love Chase. And then 13.25 to 19.25 based on your credit worthiness, right? So Chase, to me, seems to be the card, but obviously everybody has different ways they operate their business and different needs. Certainly you want to go through this entire list and look and see what fits you the best. The balance transfer APR is 13.25 to 19.25 based on credit worthiness. So again, if you have high interest rate credit cards, this may not be the card for you to transfer to because you're going to continue to pay 13.25 to 19.25%. Even if you're paying 24%, unless they're giving you a 13.25, that's not a huge savings. To me, if you're going to do balance transfers, one of the other cards might be a better fit. Go through our list. Again, all the links are there. You can copy them anytime you want. If you have several computers or other expensive equipment to purchase, buy it quickly. Take advantage of the cashback bonus. I can tell you I've done the 0% thing, and it's a game changer. So if you're able to get 0% interest for 12 months, you can do a lot of damage with that. A lot of damage. I love 0% interest. Whenever I see an opportunity to get one, I grab it. I don't even hesitate. I grab it. Unfortunately, my inquiries to belie that. So anyway, creditcards.chase.com/business-credit-cards, then a whole bunch of junk. Go ahead and look in our link. They'll be throwing that up there any second. They just threw the TD Bank up. And let's move on. PNC. See, we did mention PNC, but we didn't talk about it yet. So you're going to get a cashback bonus, the PNC Bank Cash Rewards Visa Signature Business Credit Card. They have to print that on both the front and the back. You're going to get a $200 bonus if you spend $3,000 in the first 3 billing cycles after the account is open. 1.5% cash back on net purchases, no cashback limits. So there's no limits on this card. There's no annual fee, once again, which is lovely. 0% APR for the first 9 billing cycles after the account opens. Pay attention to that. 9 billings. So we've talked about one that had 6. Most of them talk about 12. This is one of those that gives you 9 months of 0% APR. Okay, so you want to make sure you're aware of that. Then it's 10.99 to 19.9 variable APR based on creditworthiness, with most lower interest rates and a far easier to meet minimum spend. Okay, so PNC has what looks to me like the best rates, some of the best rates, and obviously an easier minimum spend. $3,000 in 3 billing cycles is fairly easy to do. If you're operating any type of business, you're going to get back $200 bonus and then 1.5% on all net purchases after that. No annual fee and 0% APR. This is a pretty decent card. This card is better than the Chase card if you can't or won't spend so much in such a short amount of time after getting the card. So to me, especially with the rate difference, I'm a big fan of the PNC Bank Cash cards, Cash Rewards Visa. Here's the link, pnc.com/en/small-business/borrowing/business. You know what? Check the link. We're going to go ahead and throw it in there. I'm sure our social media team's just loving what I keep saying today. I hope we're all having fun, right? All right, so get cash back and qualify even with fair credit with the Capital One Spark Classic Business Credit Card. Now, Credit Suite, we're all about business credit, right? That's why you're here listening. We talk about business credit. Our research team does a great job. I can tell you some of the cards we've talked about today report on business credit only. I can tell you that Capital One, reports on your personal credit, but that's okay. There are some benefits to having the Capital One Spark business card. You get 1% cash back with every purchase, no minimums. And I'm going to tell you the credit score requirement is not that difficult. There's no annual fee. Do have a high rate, 26.99 variable APR for both purchases and cash advances. They give you a minimum credit line of $300. So if you have dinged up credit, this might be a good start for you. One, it's going to help you build up your personal credit as well because they do report on your personal credit. But it's going to be a much easier to get business credit card. It's one that I would recommend if you're having a difficult time. You know, the Chases and the PNCs are much more difficult. You have to be much higher credit worthiness. And we've all been through that. If anybody's ever owned a business, your credit score does the whole hills and valleys thing, right? So if you're looking for a business credit card, Capital One Spark might be a good one for you to take a look at. The cashback percentage is low, and the interest rate's definitely higher than other cards reviewed. But if your credit's only fair, and you don't have a very long credit history, this could be a right start for you. Again, it's a start. Doesn't mean you have to be stuck with this card for the rest of your life, or the rest of your business's life, but it's a great way to begin to build, all right? Again, the link will be in the chat. It's capitalone.com/small-business/credit-cards/spark.classic. All right. Again, they're going to throw a link in the chat. Capital One Spark Classic Business Credit Card. It is a Visa. All right. So to recap, wow, are we done already? I love hanging out with you guys. All right. These business credit cards reviewed offer cashback deals running from 1% to a full 5%. Annual percentage rates run from 10.99 to all the way up to 26.99. With many cards offering 0% introductory APR for a limited time. If you can qualify for those, that's the ones I would recommend. Some cards offer monetary bonuses, often dependent upon spending a minimum amount during a short window of time, so be aware of that. Limited qualifications were not easy to find online, so just ask. Just flat out ask, right? You want to call and talk to a rep? Ask them. We're giving you the links to get to the site. Reach out to them and say, look, I'm looking to qualify for your credit card. What are the qualifications? What are the limits? All right? Always check a provider's website first for the latest and most accurate details in any business credit card that interests you. If you want more information, please see this presentation's description. creditsuite.com/get funding is the link to get funding. The description was, first of all, next time we will cover finding the best business credit card for your business. The various kinds of business credit cards are out there. So next time we're going to talk about other credit cards, not just cashback cards. You want to tune in for this because maybe what was there today wasn't something that's going to attract you, or maybe you don't feel you're going to qualify. Tune in next time. We're going to talk about all types of business credit cards that are out there, the meaningful differences in rates and terms, and how to figure out what makes the most sense for your business and its unique circumstances. All right. By the way, you can easily and quickly get financing, get access to every legitimate funding program in one place. You pay us no fees ever. If you're looking for funding, again, creditsuite.com/lab/get funding. You can use our loan volume to get lower rates and fees. Plus, you have an opportunity to get the business blueprint to graduate to an SBA loan. We can show you how to build your business credit profile so that as you're moving through this, you're actually setting yourself up for an SBA loan. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big deal. I'm going to share a quick story before we close out about someone who didn't know they had a business credit report. Didn't know. Strong company, big revenue, 7-figure revenue per month, by the way. They had good personal credit, went to apply for a loan. Their bank turned them down, and they didn't understand why. They said, your business credit profile is just no good. It's not there. It's weak. reached out to us. We're going to help solve their problem. They're setting themselves up for an SBA loan. Reach out to creditsuite.com. Okay, you can go just shoot us an email, info@creditsuite.com. Ask us about our business blueprint to graduate to an SBA loan. Build your business credit. Get the best credit cards. Never look for funding again. My name is not Ty Crandall. I'm Steve Weiwell, but you can contact us for more information at 877-600-2487. And today was the best cashback credit cards for your business. We showed you over a dozen business credit cards that we love. We hope you loved it as well. I hope everybody has a great day. Again, go to creditsuite.com, info@creditsuite.com, or call us. Simply reach out right now at 877-600-2487. Don't forget, copy everything in the chat. Love talking to you today. Looking forward to seeing you again next time. Have a great day.